Now, I could bring up a topic. Kimmer B, I do have something to discuss with you.
Yes.
Yes, we have a new program out here at on Vendor Hippo, actually, and it's called Food Truck Warriors.
I love the food truck.
Now, have you ever heard of the Food Truck Warriors? And you can actually even pull them up. It's foodtruckwarriors.com. Food Truck Warriors is it's one of the departments of Vendor Hippo. It's run by our director. His name is Rich Wong.
You know, Dan, can I just interject?
Yeah.
One should never leave one's Facebook wall unattended on someone else's computer.
Did you see any pictures up there?
No, but I could put some on there.
Any girly pictures? All right, now she distracted me. All right, Food Truck Warriors. Doc, you're familiar with Food Truck Warriors.
Foodtruckwarriors.com.
Yep, and Food Truck Warriors is, you know what? It's kind of springing out.
Yeah, we had that business meeting with them the other day.
That's right.
And
I wish they'd drive by now.
Fantastic ideas on how they're putting things together and how they're working with other vendor organizations in town. And Food Truck, they're not at war with each other, they're complementing each other. A very great group of guys to work with, very knowledgeable in what they're doing, and they have some fantastic accesses to equipment.
Yeah, exactly. Well, essentially what Food Truck Warriors is it's a band of foodies. These are Food Truck Warrior guys, food truck vendors. You know, the big guys, Street Eats, the big guys that pull up in the $100,000 trucks. These guys aren't messing around. Anyway, we've got 10 of them now as members. And essentially, the group, they can go out and hold an event of their own, right? Yeah. So, like, we're looking at some places now. I know that Rich is looking at doing a kickoff event for the year at the Pepsi Center.
Yeah, and Rich is the president of that organization, correct?
That is. Where we would have the food trucks out there, plus a live band brought out there by probably Doc and Steve. Or if somebody's having a festival out there, like somebody's having an event or like a city event or a festival or something like that, where later on in the year they would have to normally go out and acquire food vendors for the event, which is a real pain in the ass because you got to get applications, insurance, permits, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Now you just call up
Food Truck Warriors. Foodtruckwarriors.com.
That's right. And
like them on Facebook, which you just did, by the way.
Actually, I did. And all you do is you call them up and say, hey, Rich, I've got an event. It's on July 3rd, whatever. And we need 5 food trucks.
Oh, we're there.
Something like that. And you can even pick out your own. Do you want Mexican food, Italian food, sandwiches, salads, Greek, whatever you want. And actually, if you go to the members area on the website.
I got to get back there.
Are you still messing around on my Facebook page?
Well, I like the Food Truck Warriors because you hadn't liked them yet, but now you do. Members. Yeah,
go to the members page, and you can scroll down there and read off some of the members.
We've got Street Eats.
Street Eats, which is it's like a mobile grill, a big ass mobile grill, but the brats and stuff are like freaking this big. They're huge. What's the next one?
Crock Spot. This sounds
Spot.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, Crock Spot. It's like a big counter, and he's got all these crock pots, and he makes all these different wonderful crock pot items.
Cool.
Yeah. Like comfort food. That would be perfect for a day like today,
It is comfort food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
comfort food on wheels.
The next one here on foodtruckwarriors.com is Paseo.
Paseo is a very popular Mexican vendor, and you can imagine what they've got.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't love
burritos, tacos, all that kind of stuff.
Now, is it Mountain Mex? Is it Tex-Mex? What kind of Mex is it? Mex.
It's just
classic Mexican.
Good classic Mexican food.
Margarita? Can I get a margarita at the Paseo?
You know what? We are working on getting we're working with folks on getting a liquor license for some of our events.
Nice.
So we'll have a little beer garden.
A booze truck warrior.
A booze truck, exactly. There's what is it's
reminds me of Bob and not Bob.
Bob and Bob?
No. The guys from with the toques.
Bob and Doug McKenzie?
Yes.
Hey. Are you saying we need a little...
crash it. That's the beer truck.
Do we need a theme song? I can't believe I remember that.
Yeah.
I had to have been about 6. That was on SCTV.
It was.
Remember when John Candy and all those guys around
Oh,
there.
yeah, back in the day. Okay, so here, let me just rattle off a couple other. Max Lunch.
Max Lunch. This guy is an awesome chef. He's and like a lot of these guys, they're used to they're actual chefs. They've opened restaurants, worked in high class restaurants, and all this kind of stuff. But they're just looking for a way out, a way to do something a little bit different.
You know what I like about his slogan? From Scratch Kitchen. I'm all about scratch. Processed food scares me, as does Steve with that, or Doc with that guitar.
Well, now that's right. If I remember you correctly, you won't eat anything or touch anything that's not packaged.
No, I don't. I prefer not to. I don't like processed foods.
I bought Kim a cup of coffee one time, and I was going to get her a stir stick, where you, like at Starbucks, where you go and grab the little stick out of the container.
That's
She's like, oh, no.
No, don't.
She's like, I'm not touching nothing that ain't wrapped.
That's different. That's a wooden stir stick.
Yeah, it's a
Any
wooden stir
schlep
stick.
could have come out of the bathroom from handling his schmeckle and not washed his hands, and then he's in there fishing for a
Who would
stir
do
stick.
that?
Everybody, practically.
I prefer to go
probably
through
do
life a
this
little
morning.
blindly.
Sweet nothing's chocolate.
Now, this is a kind of a new idea. Now, I've been around farmers markets for years and years. And as a matter of fact, my first company and my first attempt at being a vendor was chocolates. I used to own a little company called Chocolates by Charlie. We did gourmet chocolates and all the truffles and all that kind of stuff. Well, my first attempt was to go out and try to sell these things at a farmer's market in 90-degree weather. Ain't gonna work, right?
No.
What?
Well, I'm just wanting you to. That's
No, that's me.
the universal sign for